Lost in Translation. Shout out to King Prince for bringing it up earlier. Jay-Z is now looking at an essay charge. What do you think about that? The young lady was supposed to be 13 at the time, and he has a charge.
Well, she changed it. At first, she just had a claim on Puffy, but then now she changed it and put Jay-Z in it. So now, what's the real motive here? And then Jay-Z even said, if you look into the article, that the lawyer tried to blackmail him first, and then when he's like, "I'm not giving you nothing," then he put the law.
Yeah,
I just feel it's unfortunate. I feel like we in a world where everybody want to get money. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, why? I mean, it's getting monotonous at this point. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, he really said, "I'm not going to give y'all one red penny." Like,
yeah. And I'm gonna say this too. I don't mean to cut you off, but let me tell you something, man. We in a time. Social media is very dangerous. Like, even when you look at the situation, like with Remy Ma, or you look at, like, we be making up stories. Like we be too much invested in people's business to the point where we're making up stories. Like, Jay-Z's kind of the victim of everybody putting his name next to Puffy, and Puffy been getting so much bad press. You know what I'm saying? That it's going to damage him regardless. You understand? And when we at a time where you guilty till proven innocent, like, like anybody could just come out of anywhere and get out and make allegations now. Then you got the YouTube police with all these conspiracy theories. Like we got to stop that, man. You know what I'm saying? We got to stop that. You got to have facts, man, before you be throwing people under the bus like that, man. Because you watching black man after black man going down, like people losing all their money, man. Like we ain't gonna have nobody in a minute.
Yeah. And I said this episodes ago. A part of that reason is that our culture doesn't have a power structure. When we get money, it's individual based, and if you're not a part of our individual team, we don't look at a situation bigger than ourselves to form a power structure that protects each other. We don't do that. We get aligned with whatever we're aligned with that pays us the bag, and then we're separated. So when things like this start to moving about and all this slander happens, it's easy off. It's super easy.
Because the media are gonna sensationalize. They're not gonna say that this woman already had the allegation out there and she changed it and put him in it. She put Jay-Z in another lawsuit. Like, she added something. Why you didn't do it the first time? That's all I'm saying. Like, if this really happened, why you didn't do it the first time?
Yeah. Yes.
That's all I'm saying. So it's probably not true. So like, why? We in the era where you and the same old playbook. You want to ruin somebody, just get somebody out the blue to say they sexually harassed you, and you out of here.
Yeah. And again, for us, it always works different when it comes to, again, race. Y'all remember I spoke about race, right? So the people that's in those type of classes, it allows our country to pick people off based on race. Again, because of that lack of power structure, all it takes is for a bad, case to happen, then you lose half your money or majority.
You can't even say race 100% because look at Governor Cuomo. Same thing. Like, he got stay away.
But there's a bounce back process that's completely different from ours. You see what I'm saying? So Bill Cosby, he never going to receive his good name, right? But you see a guy like Marv Albert who had his situation and was able to get right back into the game like nothing ever happened.
Yeah, but now you can't say that either because look at Epstein and Weinstein. They're not bouncing back. Epstein is dead and Weinstein is not bounced back, right? I mean, you can't say everyone like I don't think it's I just think that's a blueprint. When you want to get somebody out of here, and I'm gonna say this too. Watch your circle. Watch who you like. If I don't really know you, I'm not talking on the phone with you. I'm not. You understand? I'm not letting you record nothing I say, nothing. You understand? Like, you got to. It's getting to a point where you got to stay around people you trust, and that's it.
But see, they're bouncing back is by staying quiet. Just because they're active, that don't mean their money, their finances get weak. Us, we get weakened altogether because somebody doesn't mean they're not still getting money out here. Like not Epstein, obviously, but
Weinstein.
Weinstein.
Mm-hmm.
He's still getting money. He's still getting
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
all his movies are still up on streaming platforms.
Mm-hmm.
What do they do with R. Kelly? They shook his music down from the so
Mm-hmm.
back process is completely different. And that's why I said earlier is that the powers that be benefit from the race conversation because their class is different, right?
Mm-hmm.
Invest into making sure that people jar into the race, the race thing and things of that nature because
Mm-hmm.
it benefits them.
But I'm gonna say something too. You got to make better decisions as well. You can't be messing around with them. Like no disrespect, but I don't feel sorry for R. Kelly. You've been messing with these young girls like right in front of our face. Even no disrespect, but Puffy, you running around with a girl half your age. You act bad, right? You was acting bad. It was all good. Now that they telling on you, now you in trouble. Like you have to know when to sit your old behind down. Sit down. You are old. Go live off your riches. Go retire off your wealth.
But see, that's the thing too, right? Well, R. Kelly, I get it. I get it, right? But I'm not gonna sit here and act like when I was in junior high, like the high school guys, the college guys, the grown men that live in the neighborhood wasn't down at my junior high school, and nobody was saying nothing. I'm not excusing R. Kelly.
Back in the day, sugar daddy was we always had sugar daddies. I get it, but it's all good. Guess what though? It's all good until one of them is cry rape or get pregnant. What about that 16-year-old that got pregnant by that 40-year-old man? It's all good till that happens, right? And it's all good until they say he raped me too, right? Right.
But,
Okay.
But the point that I'm making, it has to be fair across the board. Like Nia Long, she tells the story where when she was, I believe, like 15 or 16, she was dating a 30-year-old man.
Mm-hmm.
Her parents gave the okay for that situation. Her parents gave the okay for that situation.
Mm-hmm.
Our grandparents is like 10 years apart, and you're like, damn, like, or 15 years, I would say 10 or 12 years apart. And you'd be like, damn, grandma, when you meet grandpa, I met him when he came out the service, but damn, when he came out the service, he was like 25. So you 15 to 13 was going on, grandma. But the that I'm making, how that was moving, that was like a known thing. But it becomes big with R. Kelly. It ain't had no problem when Elvis was doing it. It had no problem with what's my man that ran Playboy?
Hugh Hefner.
Hugh Hefner. So Hugh Hefner is old, married to 20-some-year-old twins. Nobody had no problem.
But now they telling now. I saw some the thing the play the dark side of play. I forgot what the documentary was, but they told on him too. But it was too late. He gone. I mean, it's not. Yeah,
he's gone. But with this situation coming up with Jay-Z, it's I mean, people been saying it, and sometimes when you put things in the air, it does happen. If this is not true, I hope Jay-Z beats this.
But I think in the lawsuit coming because of that, like, why wasn't you mentioned the first time? But now if I'm watching YouTube and I'm seeing how they linking him to Aaliyah and they linking him like, and then you see these QAnon dudes talk about the industry and how they mess with the young girl. It's you have a narrative. All you need is reasonable suspicion. That's all you need. You understand what I'm trying to say? To start a case on somebody. And YouTube be causing a lot of problems for a lot of people. And I'm just saying, I'm not saying that it's all lies. Some of it may be true. But the rumors is crazy. Like if you there's be more conspiracy theories than facts, though.
True. But I noticed too throughout time that the essays, always changes. Like when I was younger, the thing that to say about someone to kind of throw off their brand was, such and such is gay. You know that, right? You know he sleeps, right? That used to be the thing to throw people off their brand. They'd be like, "Oh, word, I ain't messing with him." Da, 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 da. Now it's essay in in the rape type of theme that being. I noticed that again, social media, because of how the new media, because the media that I grew up to, when we had the actual news, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's actually considered old media, and if you watch old media, they pick up what
Mm-hmm.
TikTok media does, Facebook
Mm-hmm.
media does, YouTube
Mm-hmm.
does. It's all out of
Mm-hmm. But I have a serious problem with that because there are people that are molested and raped and they hold on to it for years and they hold that trauma and they try to tuck it away and stuff like that. And it isn't right. But then you have people that abuse it, that you're gonna make it bad. Like these people that's abusing this
yeah,
is making it bad for the people that's really suffering though, for
yeah,
real. You know what I'm saying?
yes,
Because what if somebody's ready to face their accuser? They're not going to be able to because all of these people trying to capitalize. You
yeah,
understand what I'm trying to say?
yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Ronan is right. There's a lot of money in me too, but the people that's
Yeah,
suffering don't get the money. It be some people that make up a situation. You know what I'm saying? Like I was on the road. I have stories, but I tuck them away. You know
yeah.
what I'm saying? There's people that try you. The game is like that. You around rich, sadistic people.
And
You know
they
what I'm saying?
try.
They're going to try you. And guess what? You say no.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of people you can't be saying, like, I've been in those spaces, right?
Mm-hmm.
You can't be saying yes, and then 10 years later be like, he did this, and
Yeah,
that. You ain't
yeah,
had the
I agree.
why? Because they ain't give you what they promised. You shouldn't have did it.
Mm-hmm.
You shake hands with the devil. The devil always gonna trick you, man. You shake hands with the devil, he always gonna trick you, man.
I agree with you 1,000%. I actually, I don't want to say I victim blame, but I have a big problem when you agree to something and then when it don't
Yeah,
go the way you thought it was going to go. Oh, this person did this. You agreed to this. You was down with it. Like you knew it
yeah.
would go down. Probably not to the extent, but you was down with the ride. So now
You
that you
see it on so many levels. Look at the dudes that hung around the stars and they mad talking about, I didn't get this and I. Who said you was entitled to get something? You was a
right,
tag along.
right, right,
You thought by tagging along, nobody wanted to see. They wanted to, you got your perks being next to the star and getting all the drop offs.
right,
That
right,
was your
right,
perk, bro.
right,
He
right,
don't owe you nothing.
right, right. But the mind,
People is crazy, man. People is crazy.
but the mindset and the mentality is like, yo, can you believe I was around
Mhm,
such and I only
mhm,
a diamond watch? Can you believe I only
mhm,
where's my house?
mhm,
Where's my car?
mhm,
Where's my and the lack of gratitude,
mhm,
lack of expectation that comes with it
mhm.
is something that's really demented, bro. Because
Then you get on YouTube and start telling all the stories, telling or like say I hung with per se. I'm just giving an example.
yeah,
Say I hung with Fat Joe, right?
uh-huh.
So now because I don't hang with him no more and he never put me on, I'm gonna go on YouTube and tell all the stories we went on the road, all the dirt
Right,
he did.
right.
That's what people doing now. Like that's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy. You disloyal, you crazy, and like we getting at a time, like I said again, you got to stick to your day ones and that's it.
Yeah.
Trust nobody.
You know,
Trust nobody.
it's interesting that you say that because when I was watching the R. Kelly surviving R. Kelly, most people that was speaking on him was people
Mm-hmm.
with him. There was
Mm-hmm.
a lady that said, "You
Mm-hmm.
my friends to his apartment, and I go downstairs to get some weed or whatever. I come back to the room, he got
Yeah.
everybody bent over, and I'm like, yo, what's going on?"
Yeah.
But she kept bringing more girls, so it's like, and then you later became his background singer, so it's like,
Yeah, so you was with it. Like, why you ain't tell, you know what I'm saying? Like, people crazy. And I'm going to tell you, like, I've been in the game a long time. I've been in many places. I don't tell nothing. It's none of nobody business. I'm not writing no book. I tuck it away, and it's just experience.
mm-hmm.
None of nobody business, man. Don't be going around ruining people's life at your leisure because you want some attention, man.
And you want to
That's
get
crazy.
and you want to get some money because at the end of the interview, she like, yeah, y'all go buy my book about my times with R. Kelly. Same thing with his
Man.
same thing with
If
his
you sat there and watched all that stuff and you did nothing like I'm not going to disrespect no other podcasters,
right,
right? But you a scumbag if you sat there and watched, like, say, I'm not going to say no names, but there's certain people that was bodyguards and drivers for certain people. And you watched them abuse all these people and you did nothing. And
right,
now you want to talk. You a
right,
scumbag, bro.
right. So
You a scumbag. I don't know why anybody listening to you in the first place.
so it's just too many examples of, okay, we get what he did, right? But you was right there. Like the guy, he was sitting there, he was like, I seen the look in Aaliyah's eyes. She was so scared. I felt
Yeah,
so bad, right?
yeah,
But he was the
yeah.
guy that signed the papers for them to get
Exactly.
married.
Exactly. My point. My point.
So
You
now,
you you picked the right way out, and that's what I was thinking about when I said it. But I ain't gonna say no names. People do
right,
their research. I'm not. But come on, man.
right. It was just too it's too many. And again,
Yeah,
it's not supposed to, absolve R. Kelly. This
yeah,
this is shining a light on people that's
yeah.
part of
That
it.
capitalize off
That
off.
capitalize.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Those people
yeah,
are just as culpable as anything else. There was another guy that was in his group public announcement. His
yeah,
own eyes. He went
yeah,
back to the they went back to the bus. The door
yeah,
hung open. He back there with Aaliyah. He was like, yo,
yeah,
I don't like that. I'm out. So he leaves the very next day.
yeah.
Cool, I
You
respect
yeah,
his wife.
yeah,
His wife became Sparkle, right?
yeah.
Sparkle
I
looking
seen that. Yeah,
Sparkle looking for a deal. Who do Buddy send her to? I'm
yeah.
Robert.
Exactly.
And the other dude that was,
Yeah, yeah.
you sure you
And
want to
now,
do that, bro?
and now the Leech is the superstar. The Leeches is the superstars. The Leech. You know what I'm saying?
So, like, what are we talking about? So,
Yeah,
at
yeah.
the day, this was going to be
Um,
obviously this was going to pick up more legs. The Jay-Z SA case, and with this situation, this
he
is
playing it right though. He
yeah,
playing it right. He said you should take you. It should go to criminal court if I did all those things, right? Why are
right,
you trying to get money from me? Take it to
right,
criminal court. Like go
right.
get your evidence in.
And
Yeah.
let's rock out. If that's what it's going to be, then we're going to rock out. He said that I
Yeah,
was
but his reputation is going to be tarnished because no one
yeah,
wants to attach because of what happened. See, now this is what I'm trying to say. How YouTube damages people, right? Because his name is always mentioned with Puffy. A
yeah,
lot of people that in business is not going to want to be attached to anything that's going to bring them bad press. So this, you understand what I'm trying to say?
yes, yes. And that's the same reason why Puffy's businesses lost a lot of. That's why he got. I would say that I'm going to reword this. This is why Puffy had to disassociate himself from his
Mm-hmm.
because his business
Mm-hmm.
was getting sued. It wasn't him.
Mm-hmm.
So now
Mm-hmm.
business is getting sued. It affects the
Mm-hmm.
bottom line completely. So
Mm-hmm.
that's why you've seen them businesses really pull out. So. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
this is going to be a situation we definitely going to keep our eyes on. All right, moving on to our next hot topic. A former billionaire